Good morning. It is December 1st. It is like 6:30 in the morning, so lighting's a little weird because the sun is not quite up yet. I'm about to leave for work, but I wanted to go ahead and start my first little Christmassy vlog in front of the Christmas tree before I leave because I am going to be at the school until like 8 p.m. tonight because I'm working the junior high basketball games. So I will be there all day, so I'm not going to have a lot of time to update you. So I wanted to go ahead and get this vlog started. I am hoping to read lots of Christmassy books. I have already started one, which I will tell you about later on, but I'm so excited. I love the Christmas season. It is also my birthday month and it is a very big birthday for me. So let's go ahead and get December started. Hello. It is my conference period, so now I am able to update you on everything that's happening. So it's December 1st. I'm so excited because the weather is like reflecting my December mood so well. It is actually cold today. It's like in the 40s. I haven't seen the sun today, which is the greatest thing I could ever ask for. I love the weather. I hate all the complaints I'm hearing from people that are so Texas, it's painful, but I love the weather and it's very much December and it's great. But as for reading, I started Love Light Farms by B.K. Borison, and I've heard such great things about this author, and I've been wanting to read it for so long. I just never owned the book, so I ordered it last week, and this is my first Christmas book of the season. I am 43 pages in, so just barely in, but we do follow this young woman named Stella who owns a Christmas tree farm, and the farm is not doing well, and so she really needs money, obviously. So she enters this influencers like competition thing, but she lies on the application and she says she owns the farm with her boyfriend. She's single, but she is actually in love with her best friend, and she very shyly asks him to fake date her so that this influencer can come and visit, see their relationship, think it's all cute, and they can win the competition and get money. I love fake dating and I love best friends to lovers. Those are like my two top tropes of all time, so I just feel like this book is going to be such a hit, and I love a Christmas tree farm vibe, so that's going to go great. I also started a little short story. There's a new Amazon collection for Christmas time that they kind of have been doing the last 2 years. This one I think has 4 short stories. I'm reading the first one. What is it called? I cannot remember. All I remember is the author's last name is Pavlov because I have a degree in psychology, so I saw Pavlov right away and I was like, yes girl. So this one is called Snow Place Like Home by Laura Pavlov. It's only like 50 something pages, and there's like a wedding on Christmas Day, and I think it's the maid of honor and the best man are like gonna fall in love, something like that. But I'm reading that, also reading this, and that is the plan so far. As for right now, I am going to watch Hell's Kitchen because I have been reading our short story to all 5 of my English periods all day today out loud, and my throat hurts so bad. So I'm gonna sit here, decompress, not talk to anybody, and I'm gonna watch Hell's Kitchen, and then I will also read in between like on commercials. So that's that, and I guess I will update you later. I'm gonna be here for a long time because I'm working the basketball games, like I said, so hopefully I get some reading done today while I'm waiting for basketball and like during halftime and stuff. We'll see. Hi. So it's been a few days. It is now Friday, December 5th, and I updated you on Monday. So we've had like the whole school week in between. It is 7:42 a.m. right now, and the bell rings in like 8 minutes. So I'm filming this before I get students. But I do have tiny little updates for you. So in Love Light Farms, I am now 100 pages in, and this book is actually shorter than I thought. I think it's less than like 300 pages. So I am reading it quite slow because I have not been reading as much this week. I have been extremely exhausted this week. I cannot wait to get my blood work like talked about at the doctor on Monday because I am just like fatigued constantly. But I have been enjoying this 100 pages in. I love best friends to lovers, and right now we're still like in the best friend stage, but they have already talked about and started fake dating, and so I'm excited to see the fake dating progress and see these feelings progress. It's also slightly annoying because it's very obvious these two have feelings for each other and everyone can see it, and we're just like, why can't you two see it? I get not wanting to ruin the friendship, but as Taylor Swift said, ruin the friendship. So I am reading that still. And then as far as the Home Sweet Holidays collection from Kindle Unlimited, there are 4 in that collection, and I have read the first 3. I am almost done with the 4th one, and once I'm done with that, then I will wrap up all of them. But I will say one surprising thing about these is they are clean romances, which I feel like is very unexpected, at least I didn't expect it, with these like KU holiday romances. Last year's collection was extremely spicy, and so I expected these ones too. And usually when I read like short romance novellas, they're spicy, but these ones are like clean. Like not even like fade to black, I'm like clean. They're very wholesome, very cute. I do have some favorites and some least favorites, but again, when I finish all 4, I will talk to you about those. I should finish the 4th one today, and then hopefully this weekend I can make progress with this. I am leaving after school to go see my parents, stay with them tonight, and then my dad and I are going to a track meet tomorrow, so there won't be a lot of reading done Saturday because we will be at the track meet like all day, and hopefully Sunday I can get some reading done, but we'll see. But I just want to sit down and binge this because I'm reading it too slowly, and I hate reading books so slow, especially when they're short and when they're good. But those are the updates for now. Other than that, school's about to start, so teacher mode is on, reader mode is off. Actually, reader mode's always on, especially as an English teacher. You're always talking about how much you're reading, and then it actually convinces the kids to read. Like, we read the first Percy Jackson book in class, and a lot of my students who don't read are already reading the 3rd book. I did that. Me and Percy and Rick Riordan, we did that. Okay, but I will see you later. Hello everyone. It has once again been a few days, quite possibly a week, since I've updated you. I am really struggling with learning to vlog while I am so fatigued and depressed, but we are getting there. I have mentioned a few times about having labs done and x-rays and all that. I did get results this week, and they weren't great. They weren't what I thought, but they also weren't great, and I'm not quite ready to share. So, everything's okay. I just have to start some medications. One of them I will talk about. I am going on anxiety medication for the first time in my life. I have had anxiety and depression since I was 13, and I am turning 30 in a week, and I am finally taking the step to go on anxiety medication, and I am actually quite excited about it, because I'm like, what's the worst that can happen? If I don't like it, I can always go off of it, you know? So I'm like 2 days in. So far, so good. But we'll see once it actually kicks in. But I do have several reading updates for you because it has been some time since we talked. It is Friday night. I am currently obviously in a different location. I am at my parents', and I have finished some things. So I don't think I ever mentioned to you that I did finish the Kindle Unlimited collection, Home Sweet Holidays. So this was 4 novellas from authors, and I have only read from one of the authors before, I believe. So the first one was Snow Place Like Home by Laura Pavlov, and I gave that one 3 stars. I'm being so honest with you. I'm just giving you the ratings because I don't remember what these books are about, or these novellas. The next one was Merry and Bright by Ali Rosen, and I gave this one 5 stars, so I would be interested in reading a full novel from this author. All Wrapped Up in You by Rosie Danan, I gave that one 5 stars as well, and I have read from Rosie Danan before, and I gave her book Do Your Worst, I think it was, 5 stars, so Rosie Danan might be it for me. And then You Better Not Pout by Mia Sosa, I gave that one 3 stars. As for Love Light Farms, I don't have it with me, it is back at my house, but I did finish it yesterday, and I'm giving that one 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was so cute. I love best friends to lovers and also fake dating, and this was both, so I really, really enjoyed that. I loved Luca. He was just perfect. I love the setting of the Christmas tree farm, and the spicy scene, like the main one, was really good. So I gave that one 5 stars. Hold on real quick. I have to delete footage from my camera to clear up space. Okay, I'm back. Camera angle might be different. But anyway, I did start another book on Kindle called 25 Days. I am like 56% of the way through this one, and this one is like a Christmas thriller type, horror type book, but it's not very thrilling nor horrifying. I'm not having a great time, but I do want to finish it. So this one is written in like the 12 Days of Christmas style, where every chapter is a different day leading up to Christmas, and it's about this family who goes to a secluded cabin for a little getaway, and one day a red stocking is left on the barn, and in it is something mysterious, and every day something else gets left, and it gets creepier and creepier and creepier as we go until they might possibly be fighting for their lives. Sounds great, is quite boring. But I am going to finish that one. I think I'm going to try, now that I'm caught up on the 12 Days of Christmas, I'm going to try to read a chapter a day as it's intended. And my physical book, told you, lots of updates, is the Christmas Orphans Club by Becca Freeman. So I actually bought this book last year on my Christmas trip to New York City, and I am going again this year to New York City on Christmas this time. And so this one is about Christmas in New York, so that's why I bought it there, and I felt like it was fitting to finally pick it up a year later. Pick it up a year later and pick it up as I am going back to New York for Christmas. And I literally just read the prologue today, so I can't really tell you anything other than it's like about 4 friends who don't have anyone else except for each other. They spend Christmas together, and this might be their last Christmas because one of them's moving away. Something like that. That was actually a pretty good synopsis, I feel like. But I am going to read this. It feels a little different than my normal book, but we'll see, because honestly, all these years of reading, and I still can't pin down my taste. Still don't know. Like, I'll text my best friend Katie and be like, hey, do you think I'll like this book? And she goes, with you, who knows? I'm like, you're so right. But yeah, until then, you can see one of my dogs back here. Until then, it's like 7:30. My parents aren't home right now. I think I'm going to watch some TV and maybe read on the commercials. I have, of course, have been watching Hell's Kitchen, but I might put on something else. I don't know. I've also been watching, don't judge me, Heated Rivalry. Let your freak flag fly, let me tell you. That show, don't watch it. If you know me, I'm not recommending it. But anyway, I'm gonna go now. I will see you later. Hey everyone, I am at school. School's over, but I am still here because I am working the basketball games tonight. But I do have some reading updates for you. So the last book I was talking about was the Christmas Orphan Club, something like that. I got 40 pages in and decided to DNF. I just don't think I'm gonna like the characters, and I was already annoyed with them, so I didn't want to keep reading hundreds of pages of them. So I am unhauling that one. But the next book I decided to pick up was Christmas at the Ranch by Julia McKay. I didn't think I had read anything by this author, but this is also the same author who wrote The Holiday Swap as Maggie Knox, and I enjoyed The Holiday Swap a few years ago when I read it. I gave it like 3 stars, and this one is about a girl who I can never remember their names. Emery. That's literally what I want to name my future daughter. Anyway, her name is Emery, and her father has just been arrested for fraud, and like this is a big scandal, and so she just needs to get away, get out of the city, and she goes to this town where she spent her happiest Christmas 10 years ago. 10 years ago, she fell in love with this boy at the ranch, Tate Wilder, and this was kind of like where they were staying, and she ends up going back 10 years later, and he had broke her heart when she was younger, and she hasn't seen him or talked to him since, and now she is back in this small town. I am loving this. I am loving it. I'm on page 129, and this honestly doesn't have that high of ratings on Goodreads, and I'm like, seriously? I don't know what it is. There's something in here that's just so good to me. I also, this is so weird, I love how the words are on the pages, like they're a little, like the margins are bigger. I don't know what it is, but I just like love turning the pages in this book. I love the small town setting. I wish we did get a little bit more of the town, but of course the ranch setting is great. I have recently, in the last year or so, been really into cowboy romances, so that's part of the reason I bought this one recently, was because it is like set on a ranch. This cover is also really cute, but I am having a great time. I really love Emery. I love the setting. I love Tate, but we haven't really gotten to know him yet, but I love Tate's dad. It's great. There's also horses in this. I'm having fun. This is a great time, which leads me into a not so great time, which is 25 Days. I said I was gonna read that one like day by day, but I just sat down and I like sped through the last bit because it read really quickly, but I'm giving it 2 stars. It just felt like one of my 7th graders wrote it. That sounds bad. My 7th graders do write really well. Today, they wrote like a creative writing, like spooky winter story, and a lot of them wrote something similar to this book. I'm not even kidding. But I am giving it 2 stars. It just wasn't anything good, anything special, but you know, it's out there. So I think this is going to be my last book for the vlog, because this vlog has been going on for like 2 weeks or something like that. I am having my birthday in 6 days, so I will start like a separate vlog after this book for my birthday, and then I'm also going to New York City on Christmas, so we have some exciting vlogs coming up, but this will be the last book for this one. I don't know when I'll get to finish it. I am reading it fast, but it is the last week of school before Christmas break, so things are crazy, things are chaotic, schedules are weird. I am also getting my MRI this week on my leg, and I just paid for it, and I feel a little dead inside because why is that so expensive? I think it would have been cheaper for me to fly to a different country to get an MRI. Like, something's got to change. But anyway, I am going to sit. I have a few, like 20-ish minutes before the basketball games, so I'm sitting in my classroom reading. I'm watching Hell's Kitchen. I am on season 15. I'm almost done with season 15. You know the drill. I just watch it. I watch it over and over and over again, so my brain doesn't like spiral. Instead, I'm watching Gordon Ramsay yell at people, and it's delightful. But that is my plan for today, and I think that is all I have to tell you. So I don't know when I'll update you again on this, if I'll be finished or if I update you before I'm finished. Who knows? I guess you will see in the next clip. Alright, it is time to wrap up this vlog because I finished Christmas at the Ranch and I really loved this book. I thought the setting was really great. I thought the characters really were great, and I think I'm realizing that I love second chance romance, and the fact that this is set like with them 10 years apart is just so good, and I just loved it. I love the characters and how they fell back in love and how they really never got over each other. That's what I love, is because I love pining, and I'm one of those people that like I really get over things ever in my life, and so I love the second chance romance aspect of this. So I did give it 5 stars. I highly recommend it. It's also like not extremely spicy. There is one spice scene at the end, but it's not like very detailed, so it's pretty like tame spice. But 5 stars for that, and I really enjoyed it. But as for that, I'm going to start my next vlog after this clip, but that is this video. I filmed it over like 2 weeks, so it's about time we wrap it up. I actually just got back from work. It is the 19th and it is officially Christmas break. My birthday is in 2 days, so I'm very excited to start my birthday vlog. But that is it for this video. If you have made it this far, go ahead and leave the horse emoji for Christmas at the Ranch. But that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, all my social media links will be down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!